Hello, this is a Carolina production. Thank you for watching, and today I'll be teaching you how to draw Pocahontas. So this particular image of Pocahontas is in the scene when she sings Colors of the Wind. So let's get started. I have my paper facing, is it horizontal? I think it's horizontal. I don't know. Anyway, let's start. So for her face, you're just gonna make like a side circle because she's facing towards the side. And we're just gonna do that, just like that. In a little bit, so you can see. Okay. So like that. Then make her cheek. We curve in a little bit. Then we go down for her chin. And we go around like this to her cheekbone. And we curve up like that. Just like that. So after you got that, let's draw the guidelines for her eyes. In this picture, her eyes are closed, so it will be pretty easy to do her eyes. So once you have the guidelines, let's actually draw her nose, which comes down like right here. Then you curve down a little bit. Draw the nostril. Darken it a little bit, not too much. Round out her nose a little bit as well. Now let's get into her eyes. Let's start with this one over here. They look kind of triangular if you look at them, like rounded triangles. So we'll draw that line. Then we'll draw the bottom part. And this line is thick because this is her eyelash line. So right here is like a group of her eyelashes, so you can draw that to make it look like those are her eyelashes. And then we go off to the other eye, and this one is in the corner, so it looks a little squished. So you can draw like a curve like that. Then you draw the bottom line, thicken it a little bit because her eyelashes, and then you draw some of them poking out. Like that. So I kind of fixed her eyes a little bit and rounded her nose a little bit more. So now let's draw her eyebrows. Her eyebrows kind of make it look like she has a worried expression on her face. Let's just draw them. So this one is a little wavy, like waves. Like woo! Then we thicken it a little bit, like that. Like that. Then you can color it in if you want. Like that. Then the other one over here goes off the side because this is the side of the, because her face is turned to the side, so it'll be more like that. Now let's draw her mouth. Her mouth is a little complicated, so hopefully we can get it right. It is open because she is singing, so let's start with a line like right there, just a straight line, and then we'll curve up for her lip, not too thick, just like that. Wait, let me move up a little bit more, up like this, like a little bit under her nose, not too far. And you curve her lip, like that. Then we're going to draw the inside so it curves like that in, like a little dip in. Then you flatten it, but round it a little bit at the corner. And then you curve it up, like that. And then we draw her bottom lip, which is a little bit thicker. Not too thick. Then you can draw the inside of her mouth, her tongue. and her teeth if you want, or then you can shade it in. So there's her teeth, and then you can shade right here dark, because that's the inside. And you can lightly shade her tongue if you want to, or if you're coloring it, you can make it red. So that's what her mouth looks like. I can zoom in. Wait, scoot that over. So it looks just like that. Okay, so after you have that, let's do her ear, and then we can do her hair. So you come back over here to where her cheekbone was. You curve it up a little bit more. Curve right straight down, just like that. Then curve up. Make sure you don't make her ear too big either. Some people make ears too big. And then you do a little rectangle, a little triangle right here. That's part of her hair. And then we'll come up here to the top of her head, and we'll bring like a swoop down, because that's the start of her hair. And her hair is wrapping around, and it's gonna go right in front of her because the wind is blowing. So let's start her hair. It's gonna come like this. Just draw a line to start that. And then a curve like this, and down like that. And then you can draw this side, and stop right there. Then you curve down like this. And you swoop down right here. We're gonna stop right here because that's where her neck comes in. So let's draw her neck. Her neck starts about right here, right about where her mouth ends. Straight down from there, you can start her neck. And then it starts also down from her ear. So you draw her neck, and then her hair should connect right to it. Let's get back to the hair. And you curve this, and this comes all the way out like that. We'll just leave it like that for right now. And then we will get into some more detail, if you can see that. So let's finish up her hair. You're gonna come back to where we were, and you're gonna curve up, and then right back down, and you're gonna curve up, and then that's finish that strand. And then there's another one that's coming from right here, and it's curving up, and it's intersecting with this one, and it goes down like that, and then it curves back up like that. And then there's a little strand that comes out right here, like that. And then from here, there's another one that curves like this, and it curves up like that, and like that. And then another one. There's a lot of strands in her hair because it's blowing in the wind. And so like that. And then it curves up into here, back up into here, so we don't have to worry about it. Then you're gonna come back to about where it started. And you're gonna curve like this, like a big backward C. And then you're gonna curve another strand up like this. And it's gonna curve, and then you just finish it off like that. And then there's one right here that curves up. It looks just like a big triangle pretty much. And there's one connected to it that's just a little strand pretty much. Then you curve down like that. And you then we're gonna start coming back up. And we square it off a little bit right there. And then there is a strand that we can't see right now. We would have to draw her body first. So let's start to draw her body. Okay, so I moved my paper and we're coming down to right where her neck was. Let's draw her collar. So it curves up a little bit, and then it just ends right there like that. And then there's a little part right here from the other side that you can see. And this collar is a little bit thicker, so let's draw it like that. And you just curve like that. And there's a little stripe right here, so you can draw that in as well. And now we come down from right about here. And we come down and we draw the rest of her body. And you just curve it. And then over here is about where her arm starts. So we'll draw like a circle kind of. So it indicates that's where her arm is going to start. And we'll draw the back of her back. And it curves out like this. So for her arm, we have the circle right here. That's right there. And then you draw her arm. Mine's gonna go off the page. And then you draw the other side. Clean up some of your guidelines so it looks a little bit nicer. And then for the back, it looks like there's like feathers maybe on her dress right there. So you curve that up and then down. Draw some lines in there so it looks like a little bit feathery. And then for the front, there is this line right here connects to down here. So you bring it all the way down to right there. And then there's like a little flap in it right there. And it curves up like that. And there's two more lines just like that. Let me define her front a little bit more. Okay, so I decided not to draw her hand because when I looked at the image I was looking at, it looked like it was down below, like right where her waist was, and that would have ran off my page anyway, so it just looked kind of wrong the way I drew it. So let's get back to her design on her dress. So up here, right where we drew this area, right there, you're going to draw another part. It's coming out right here, and it looks like a rectangle kind of, so just like that. And then it curves up into here, and it's in like that, and there's like a straight line that comes like that, and then it just curves up into the rest of her dress like that. And you could draw like more feathers to make it look more like her dress. If you just look up images online, it'll show you how to do it. So let's finish her hair now. So where we ended right there with this line, there is a strand that comes down like this. And then there's another one that goes down here, it goes behind her body so you can't really see it. And it runs off my page anyway, so you really won't be able to see it on mine. And then we come back here to where her back is, and there's a little part that comes out right here, but it just goes right back in, just like that. So let's get into some more detail in her hair. So I darkened the hairlines a little bit more so you can see them better. So let's draw some more detail in her hair. So we're going to start like right here, right about there at the top of her hair. And there's a lot of lines coming out because this is where her part is. So there's one right there, and then there's a little bit of a shorter one right here. Then there's one coming out from over here. And this one right here, it connects all the way down to here under and behind your ear. Then there's a small one right there. And then up here, there's one, and it goes all the way up there, like that. Then over here on the other side, we have this one, which I drew earlier, right there. And then there's one that comes out right underneath it, and it curves down. And you can be as creative as you want with these. Just follow the lines of her hair, and it will be pretty easy. And that's pretty much it. So there you guys go. That is how you draw Pocahontas in the style from the song Colors of the Wind. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Bye!